What's going on, y'all? Polo Sports Talk and Entertainment here again with another one. Make sure you hit the like button. Sub to the channel if you're not a member, and also hit the notifications so that you're able to get all of my content as well as all of my videos. Now, we all know what's been going on with uh, with Deshaun Watson, and it has been admitted by him that he had met with 66 women over a 17-month period. Now, look, I'm not tripping about that. Okay. I'm really not tripping about that shit. You know why? Because the Houston Texans, they allowed that shit. Okay. Now, for you women that's getting ready to come on here and say that I'm being disingenuous, what's over the true Viking Queen? I see you in the building. For the women that are coming on here and might say that I'm being disingenuous and all this other stuff. I'm sorry about that. Deshaun Watson has maintained his innocence. Okay, he's maintained his innocence, and he said that he didn't he didn't force any women to do anything. Now, of course, the woman that has uh, has filed a suit against Deshaun Watson has quite a bit to say. Now, the 24 women that have come out and have come forward and said that he was forcing them into doing acts and everything like that. Look, I'm not buying it. Okay, I'm not buying it. And people can freak out all that they want to. Okay, I know everybody thought that I was gonna get on here and I was gonna be like, but we have to look into this deeper because let's go ahead and examine this and let's get scientific and let's dissect everything because that's what we do here. Okay, now uh, the the media is going to try to paint this bad picture of Deshaun Watson or whatever, everything that they possibly can. But again, it still goes back to the Houston Texans organization because they are the ones that had enabled Deshaun Watson uh, massage, you know, uh, massage therapist with the women. Now they want to make Deshaun look like he has a problem and all this other stuff. They're gonna say, uh, how the Texans and a spa enabled Deshaun Watson's troubling behavior. Listen, if he has troubling behavior, then you must be talking about pretty much a big percentage of the league. Yeah, yeah, true. Exactly. Exactly. Um, I'm not buying it because I'm not gonna sit here and get on Deshaun Watson. Look, he's doing what a lot of other men are doing in the league. It's just that this organization is mad and they feel salty because Deshaun Watson does not want to play for the organization anymore. and they'll be like they're at a point now where they're like, you know what, you don't play for me, guess what? I'm gonna fuck you in the end. That's pretty much what they want to do. But he had help from the Houston Texans, and it included non-disclosure agreements in making appointments. Okay, let's get that out of the way first and foremost. So before we say, you see, and be like, I told you so, I'm not going for that because the media knows what they're trying to do. They're trying to pile on stuff because they know that we're getting ready to end the basketball season. And then guess what's getting ready to come up? Football season. And they want to keep this lingering on and on and on, uh, just so that the media can sit there and have something to take and run with it. Okay. Um, now, Rusty Harden is Deshaun Watson's lawyer, and there's a little bit of controversy there with Rusty Harden because um, Rusty Harden has defended has defended guys like um, Joe Osteen. Um, he's defended Roger Clemens. You know, just to name a few guys. So he has a reputation. You know, Rusty Harden is 80 years old. You know what I'm saying? So he's been in the game for quite some time. And Harden said that the women who have accused Watson of sexual misconduct are lying. Okay, and uh, he had a chance to make his case to the DA office, and through public records, they reviewed the communication between Harding and the prosecutors in Watson's cases, and the messages revealed extensive communication between the two sides, and it showed that you know that there was a value of well paid and a well connected lawyer. Now, the thing that I'm tripping about, right, are the text messages. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to post some of the text messages that are on here, right? Now, there's going to be people on here that might criticize Deshaun Watson for these text messages, okay? And these messages, they came, well, not text messages, they came from on IG, all right? And when I looked at these messages weren't anything harmful, if that makes any sense. What's up with it, Cav Cook? I see you in the building. Uh, Let me put these up for you. Now, this is the first text message, and people are going to criticize him because in one of the text messages he said that he just wants to support black businesses and all that. But they're going to be like, what does supporting black businesses have to do with getting a massage? Okay, now this is the first text message right here. Okay, and I don't know if y'all can read it. Might be a little too small, but I'll read it out to y'all. Let me move the banner out of the way. Now, can y'all see that? Let me know if y'all can see that. Let me see. Well, let me put on the first one, the first text message, and I'm gonna read it out loud to y'all. This is the first set of text. Well, from IG. Um, let me get this one. Okay. All right. Now, the first set of text messages, or the first set of messages that he sent to the woman for a massage, he said, do you have an availability today after 4 for a massage appointment? And then she replied with, not today, but I can do anytime tomorrow, meaning that, you know, she could fit him in anytime tomorrow. Then he said, damn, nothing you could squeeze in an hour. Now, some people might take that as being nasty or whatever, but I'm pretty sure he probably, we don't know what that truly means. Some people might take that as being nasty, you know, squeezing out, something, what I'm saying, rubbing something off, whatever you mean. But I'm pretty sure he probably just meant something else, whatever the hell he meant. You know what I'm saying? I didn't feel like it was that bad. Then she replied with, "What's the latest you are available this evening?" You see, she was willing. She was willing to make an appointment. He said, "You give me times. What's a contact I can hit you on? I'm just trying to support black businesses." All right. It says, then the next set of messages. Let me go to the next set of messages. Now, was that harmful? Was that bad? You know what I'm saying? That's not, to me, that's just a conversation between two adults. He didn't get vulgar. He didn't say anything like, "Oh yeah, let's." Now, what was happening in the room, that that has to be, we don't know. You know what I'm saying? We weren't in the room. It was them two, or in the hotel, wherever they were at, and everything. Now let's get to the second set of messages, right? In the second set of messages, okay, Deshaun said, uh, "Got you." It said Deshaun, and then it was like, because I think this was part of a conversation, and it said, "Got you." Anytime after 7 works, it would take me at least 30 minutes to get there. And then he said, "To get where? What you doing before 7?" Um, then she replied with, the green text messages are from the lady. The gray ones are from Deshaun Watson, by the way. She said, "I'm mobile right now, so I would have to come to you. I'm in the middle of moving." And then Deshaun replied with, "Okay, is a suite at a hotel fine? And for you couldn't get away just for an hour for moving." She said, "Yes, give me a few. I'll hit you back." "Okay, bet. I'll be at the Houstonian Hotel, or if you have a place, I could come to you." That that is right there is consensual. Okay, now whether it went, sexual or whatever, only mess. It's just two. They're making an appointment between two individuals. You know, and I had to bring those text messages up because What's up with it, Memphis? I see you in the building. I'm gonna let you in just a minute. I had to bring those text messages up because they're sitting up here. They're trying to bring up 66 women and everything, and then of the 24, they're saying that you know Deshaun Watson had abused those women and everything. But clearly, that's not the case because guess what? Let's dig a little bit deeper in this, right? You said NFL always, yeah, exactly, Kev Cook. That's facts. That's what they want to do. They want to create a narrative because they know that Deshaun Watson is getting ready to get back on the field, and they want to use this as a distraction. You know, they took everything that they could out of the Kaepernick situation, and most likely we're probably not going to see Kaepernick now. Um, I want to also say this too, Kev Cook and everybody else, Memphis and True Viking. Let me stress this too. This is another reason why I'm not buying it either. Not all of the women who gave Watson massages uh, between October 2019 and March 2021 have detailed their interactions with him. Some who have shared their experiences say that they had no problems with them. Others describe troubling and or similar behaviors. Now, the 66 women were 24 who have sued him, including two that filed suits. We already know about that. And in the recent suit, the woman said Watson he jacked off during the massage. Okay, they're gonna make that a big deal. Okay, they basically said that he masturbated during the massage. I mean, nigga, damn. Like, okay, he gonna get his nut off. If you want to make that a big ass deal, listen. The Houston Texans didn't have no problem with it, and the women didn't have no problem with it. And a woman sued, but then she withdrew her complaint. We knew about that because of privacy and security concerns. Duh, he didn't do anything wrong. He didn't do anything wrong. And then plus, your scary ass want to try to get up there and try to do something, knowing damn well he was innocent. Also, two women who filed criminal complaints against Watson. Two women who filed criminal complaints against Watson but did not sue him. Okay. And there were at least 15 therapists who issued statements of support for Watson at the request of his lawyers and gave him massages during that period. At least four therapists from Genuine Touch, the massage therapy group, contracted with the Texans. Let me stop right there, okay? They had a contract with the Texans. Let me explain something to y'all. A lot of these organizations, man, like professional organizations, NBA, NFL, a lot of these, a lot of these organizations, they work with some of these massage parlors and stuff like that because that's good for their business. That's good for their business, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you got millionaires that are coming in there, or some of the guys that's making like six figures or whatever, and they want to get massages and stuff like that. And the average, listen, we can sit up here and a lot of feminists can come on here and be like, "Oh, you're insensitive" and all this other stuff. But you mean to tell me that a guy that's walking in, that's making a million, and says, "Yeah, I got 50K on the deck. You do this, that, and this, and that. You gonna turn that shit down? Cut the cap." What's up? What's up, Dominique? I see you in the building. you said once I saw the New York Slam, I knew lamestream media was about to push for the criminal. Well, yeah, that's a good point, Dominique. That's a good ass point. I listen. Um, nobody was no damn saint back in them days. You know, if they want to if they want to get petty and they want to try to use Cosby as a scapegoat, then if you're gonna use Cosby as a scapegoat, shit, you better use damn near pretty much all of Hollywood as scapegoats. You know what I'm saying? But okay, in this situation too, let's talk about let's talk about this, right? Because I'm not trying to jump all over the place, but they're trying to do everything they can to demonize Deshaun Watson, which there's a lot of Deshaun Watson is not the only. What I'm trying to stress to everybody is that Deshaun Watson is not the only guy that's doing this. Man, I gotta heat it up. Deshaun Watson is not the only one that's doing it. Sorry about that, y'all. Uh, Now, let me also say this too. Hold on 1 second, you guys. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. Now, the biggest thing that I really want to point out to everybody is is the fact that the Houston Texans organization, uh, they they had a lot to do with this. You know what I'm saying? It was like they were the ones that were involved, and they failed to talk. It's like one of the last things that they really failed to talk about. It's like they're coming out with it, right? Uh, Now it says days later when because this is how the help from the Houston Texans organization they came in. It says days later when Watson had went to work at Texas stadiums, he found an NDA in his locker right? And he later said in a disposition that Brent Nakara, who is a former Secret Service agent who is the Texans Director of Security, had put it in there, and after Watson had told him about Smith's Instagram posts, uh, Watson began taking the NDA to the massages that same week, and giving one to the woman in Manville who signed it, and then another to a woman who said in a lawsuit that she ended the session after he suggested a sexual act. So what does that tell you right there? That automatically tells you that they were trying to do everything that they could to cover their asses because they wanted to keep Deshaun Watson. They did everything that they can. See, what I have to keep telling y'all is that the Houston Texas organization has been a dirty, filthy organization for years. It's just now coming to the limelight. Okay, they're gonna do everything that they can to to keep their players happy. So, like, okay, for instance, let's okay, the movie Blue Chips. It's an it's an old ass movie, okay, and it's about college uh, under the table players and stuff like that. Well, they did everything that they can, which was buying, giving these parents cash. He gave the dad a tractor, gave the mom a new house, gave this. It it was pretty much, they had a program set up and designed to do illegal shit. Well, shit, that's what they were pretty much doing. They pretty much were telling these women to shut the fuck up. That's pretty much what they were doing. That's pretty much what they were doing. And to try to cover their shit on the back end. He said Watson told Watson told her to sign it in order for her to pay, so she did, according to her filing. Watson said in a disposition that he used this NDA only for massage appointments because he had lawyers and agents who handled his other business. They also said that it's unclear whether the Texans knew how many massages Watson was getting or who was providing them. That's bullshit. But their resources help support his massage habit away from the team. Look, see, that's let's stop right there, right? Okay, you talking about a massage habit. Yeah, and the reason why I mentioned that, Kev Cook, because it has a lot to do with them trying to cover up everything on their back end. You remember that, Kev Cook. You remember what the movie was about? Man, they gave the nigga Butch, which was played by Penny Hardaway back in the day. They gave his mom and his sisters a new house and a new car. You know what I'm saying? They gave the big old white boy from Indiana, the one that knew Larry Bird, gave him a tractor. You know what I'm saying? They was giving, they gave Shaq, they was giving him whatever he wanted. You know what I'm saying? They giving him bags of money and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they was doing a whole bunch of shit. But the reason why I brought that up is because it was it's pretty much a point that I was trying to make, that they gonna do everything that they can to keep their star player happy. Let's not forget, Deshaun Watson had when he came into the league, he was sitting at third uh, in pass interception, uh, pass pass complete pass to interception ratio. You know what I'm saying? He was very efficient for in the short period of time that he had been there. So they saw promise in him. Deshaun Watson was on it, but they wasn't doing nothing for the man. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. Blue Chips was exposing the dirty college game. And see, right now, this is what I'm saying. This organization is a dirty organization. Okay? Let's keep going. At least 7 women met with him at the hotel for appointments, according to interviews and records, including 2 who filed civil suits and 2 who complained to the police. The Texans weren't aware of the massage appointments at the hotel that I know of. That's what Watson said. He also said that his access to the property was not under his name. Ding, 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 ding. He also said that his access to the property was not under his name. One woman who gave Watson a massage after his Houstonian said she was told the room was registered to a member of the Texans training staff. Y'all hear that? You hear what I'm saying? You see how dirty these motherfuckers is? But they want to put everything on Watson, you know what I'm saying? And they think that they just gonna walk free. Nah, bro, it don't work like that. Listen, that's why I was telling, the brother Lou, shout out to Lou the Rider. I'm not tripping on that on 66 women coming out. Nigga, look, let's be real, True Viking. You know what I'm saying? Kev and Dominique. Let's be honest. If you a single man, you making millions of dollars. Now he ain't officially married. He do got a girlfriend and all that other shit. But he ain't got no ring on or none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So technically the man ain't married. And I know some people gonna look at it from a morality standpoint and all that other stuff, but at the same token, it's his life. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell a man what to do. But the organization is involved. You just going to practice. You doing what's necessary for the betterment of the team. You keeping everything under wraps and everything like that. And they're like, yeah, we'll do this for you, we'll do that for you, and everything like that. I mean, it's going to be hard to kind of turn that down. You know what I'm saying? And plus, with the temptation, now some people are strong minded to handle that, but the Houston Texans organization, my point is, they just as savage. They just as wrong. They sitting up in here, and then now these women want to try to make it seem as if though he did this and he did that. No, the Houston Texans organization, they talked to those women. They probably pulled them women to a side in an unmarked location somewhere, and they was like, "Look, this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna tell Deshaun this and everything because you got to remember that was registered in somebody else's name. It wasn't in Deshaun Watson's name. Let me read it again, okay? Let's go over it again. All right? Hold on, Matt. Hold on 1 second, y'all. All right, sorry about that, y'all. Um, okay. I'm not gonna keep I'm not gonna hold you out too long, but I had to go on this. Okay. Let me go over this again. All right. At least 7 women met him at the hotel for appointments according to interviews and records, including 2 who filed civil lawsuits and 2 who complained to the police. The Texans weren't aware of the massage appointments at the hotel that I know of. That's what Watson said. Okay. He also said that his access to the property was not under his name. One woman who gave Watson a massage at the Houstonian said she was told the room was registered to a member of the Texans training staff. You see what I'm saying? So the Houston Texans organization, they're gonna try to do everything that they can to to try to make this situation as if though Deshaun Watson is a savage because he want to lead an organization. That's why they being so cutthroat with him. You know, but you know, all of this shit right here, I don't believe none of it. And if they do Deshaun Watson wrong, and that becomes the case, because now it's all on social media now. You got it all on social media. You got people saying, "Oh yeah, the people of Cleveland should be disgusted right now. The people of Houston should be disgusted right now." No, yeah, they should be disgusted as an organization, not Deshaun Watson. He a human being. The man is a human being, and he has maintained his innocence. He said, "Look, I didn't mess around with any of those women, or well, he said I didn't sexually assault no women." So we gotta stop, taking everything and running with it. I've been on the Deshaun. Now it'd be different if they had actual proof that Deshaun Watson was sexually abusing these women, or he. But I mean, a man that's sitting there getting off to a woman doing this thing, man, that's human nature. You know, we see that in porn. Some of y'all do it in your private life. You know what I'm saying? You know, when a guy gets excited or whatever, you know what I'm saying, from something different or whatever. And let's just call it what it is. We got to stop acting like this is the '50s where everything is just so covered up and you don't see anything. Hell, you're gonna find shit on IG. I mean, pretty much. I mean, you could find porn on IG. You understand what I'm saying? So we sit up here and everybody want to try to demonize Deshaun Watson. No, the organization need to be demonized for trying to cover up that savage bullshit. And it's the same shit that they doing with the Washington Commanders. It's the same shit that they doing with the Washington Commanders, and that's why they calling Roger Goodell uh, to testify and stuff like that, because there's a lot of shit that they covering up. These people ain't innocent. They know what the hell they doing. They just want to make it out. They want to make him to be the bad guy. You know, this guy never had no issues before he stepped foot on the NFL field. Now the man, he making millions. He has the right to do whatever the hell he wants to. Now y'all helped him out and assist him for his quote unquote habit. That's what y'all call it. Y'all call it a habit. It's not really a habit. It's just something that he enjoys. Pleasure. Much like a lot of you uh, motherfuckers that's up in the front offices and shit like that, thinking that y'all getting away with everything. Y'all do the same shit. Example: Robert Kraft, guys sitting up there that have been married for years. You know what I'm saying? They gonna go to a massage parlor. They gonna go there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's 60, and to be honest with you, of course, people are gonna be like, "Oh wow, 66." Listen, let's divide that, right? Let's divide I cut out, y'all.